Good evening, guys. Welcome to Rachel's allotment garden. And I have a plot neighbour shouting her dogs in the background. Gonna make it really quick because the bees are really active at the minute. Don't know if you can see them actually flying there. You can't really. You can a bit. They are really active right now, so I'm gonna make it quick. I've shut up the shed and they're flying all over the place. And yeah, show you about, and hopefully I don't get attacked by them little buggers. Right, Chloe's flower bed, it's died off now apart from a few bits and pieces. She needs to come down and sort that out. This year's onion bed is well, the onions were over there underneath that tarp. I had my marrows here. I do need to sort those out. I've just been buzzed by a bee. Potato bed is completely gone to weeds. So yeah, if I was harvesting and cropping weeds, I'd be sorted. I have actually pulled most of the tops off all the weeds and just dumped them sort of like on the tarp over there. What did I have? I had all kinds of bits and bobs in here. I had my big kale at the end. That's all gone to weeds again. This year's leek bed, weeds again. I'm really great at this, as you can tell. So yeah, I've taken most of the tops of the weeds off. I'm gonna let the bugs and everything else have my brassicas. That'll get cleaned out and sorted out when I'm next down. Butternut squash beds, do you know what? They don't look too bad, do they? I think it's because the leaves on the butternut squash just kept everything down. But I'm having a serious problem with nettles, even though I thoroughly dug all these beds over in spring. It is really quite bad again, but it is not as bad as what it was, because what it was like is that over there. That is probably shoulder height in God knows what. I have planted my garlic in. I've got the first half closest to us is the garlic that I grew last year, and the garlic just over there is shop bought. So if my garlic don't work, I've got backup. My rhubarb's being partly covered. I have covered this bed. This was my son's sweet corn bed. It is just horrendous with weeds, especially on the edge. I've tried all sorts to kill it off. I'm gonna have to proper dig that out and probably get rid of the top of the compost or soil or whatever it is. I don't know, it's just crazy. It's not great. The fruit cage, we haven't done anything else to it. Blueberries are looking really good. And the pink lemonade blueberry is doing really well. All the other bits and pieces in there are doing great. I didn't put membrane underneath this. This is why there's weeds coming up through this. But I shall get on top of all that eventually. This plant here, I've forgotten what it was. So if you know, please let me know. Put it in the comments below. I need to know what it is so I can label it up. I'm getting buzzed again. So yeah, everything in here. I need to get some more fruit in here, but I just don't know what I want. I just ain't got a clue. Don't know what I want. So next year, this was our Wilkinson special on the arch. That's 2 arches, and I've nicked some poles from the second box just to widen it. So I've got a lovely wide arch there, and I'm going to put some sweet peas and that up it. I thought that would be quite nice. The IBC, we have now got the wood to build the roof over the IBC, so we can start collecting water. That is water that I've collected from my water butt at the side of my shed and put in there. My neighbour's water butt is pretty much full, and he's been sort of like kindly donating as well. That compost bin is going. This entire area will be just one big compost bin from the IBC to the end of the wood here. So that should be quite cool. It would be nice. It would be lovely. because then I'll have somewhere to put all those weeds. But those weeds over there I've put on top of the tarp to basically dry them out, so we can burn them, because there's a lot of roots in there from the stinging nettles and willow root and God knows what else. But it's not looking too bad. I know it's a bit weedy. It is my first year on this site. So my first dig, obviously it didn't get everything out, did it? So it's not looking too bad, especially now I've just taken the tops off all the weeds. So now all I have to do is just go through and dig it all out, dig all the roots out, and have nice clean beds, and start rough digging for when winter come. Because when you rough dig, you don't have to break the soil down or anything. The frost and the cold will do that for you. So you just rough dig it and let the weather do the rest. And it makes it go down into quite a nice tilth, which is nice. That'll be good for next year. I'm hoping I won't get so many weeds next year. But that used to look like that over there. I mean, that's it's tall. It's tall. When we came, we were sort of like, hey, and this is your allotment. And we was like, okay. Okay. So since February, I think, we managed to get our shed for free. We got the triangle table and 6 chairs for £20. The hoops and the mesh were Amazon and Screwfix, I believe. They were like £30 each for 50 metres of each. And the timber is just Facebook freebies. Sorry, I'm swinging you about. Facebook freebies. The wood that we've got for doing the roof above the IBC is all free, and we managed to get, I think it's tin roofing, the wavy stuff, so that should be awesome. And work has said that I can have as many pallets as I need. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to be building all kinds of things this winter, ready for spring. I'm going to get a nice big compost bin. I want a nice bench. I want some more sort of like small raised beds like this for herbs. I want to carry on all the way across here of sort of like a raised bed, so I can have like a bit of a herb garden. So I can sort of like plant mint in one, and the roots won't spread everywhere, because we all know what mint is like. It spreads everywhere. It's worse than these weeds over here. But I'm hoping soon I can get all this dug and it looking pretty marvellous. Chloe's flower bed, my daughter's flower bed over there by the fence, she's done really, really well, I think, this year. It's her first time she's ever had actual space to be able to do anything, and she had free reign. So whatever she wanted to put in there, she's put in there. So it's really good. And because I work for a garden centre, she's been sort of like, say, giving me shopping lists per se. And Morrison's, you always have your Morrison's goodbyes. So we've been going to Morrison's, and she's been picking a few things at Morrison's to plant in there for next year. She's really sort of like gone to town for next year. She has a big plan. She's drawn it all out and written the plant list that she wants, and I think that's awesome. And the covered bit over there, that was my son's, and he's given it up, and my daughter is going to take over that as well. And she has no idea what she's going to be planting in there, but she said she may want like a dwarf fruit tree. I'm not too sure. It'd be interesting to see what she comes up with, because she will have pretty much free reign to do whatever she wants in there. My son says he just wants a couple of tubs and pots and things to look after, which is fine. He's not really a gardener. He finds it boring, so he sits down here and he plays on his games and he runs around, and there's a few kids around here as well that he plays with. My neighbour's allotment, that's where he had his dahlias in my last video. they're all gone now. He's dug them up. I still need to get my dahlias dug up at home. His IBC's full, his water butts are full, and he has quite a few water butts. It's just really marvellous the way he's done it. I really like how he's done his allotment. And the bit that he has down here, if I remember rightly, he did have it as a fruit cage. But he's going to make that bed and he's going to raise it all the way up to sort of like waist level. So it's something for his wife to sort of like garden and not have to bend down as such. And he's going to astroturf quite a lot of the grass areas as well, where he can't get a strimmer and things down. So all in all, the allotment looks great. It's, well, no it don't really, does it? It's full of weeds. I haven't been down for so long and the weeds have just kind of taken it back. But I'm back now and I'm going to take it back and make it look something really quite special. I'm looking forward to having barbecues down here and fire pits, and yeah, it should be really good to invite all the friends down. But I'm pleased with the first year. I reckon we've done quite well. We've got the shared tables, the IBC, we've done the parking space, we've got a little seating area here and a little seating area over there. And the beds are in, although I do need to get some more longer lengths. I need sort of like 14-foot length bits of wood to do the sides, which is a bit hard to get hold of. But considering it used to look like this, I mean, you can imagine it, can't you? When I came to visit and to view my plot, I saw that. It was pretty disheartening, considering everybody else's plot has been dug over and all made nice, and yeah, it was disheartening. It was the bit in the corner that they were going to have chickens, and they were going to have them here, but they decided against it. So yeah, here's my allotment for the end of 2017. I'm just going to carry on weeding, building, covering, sorting and planning for next year. All these beds are going to be full next year. I'm not going to waste a single bit of space, even in the fruit cage. I'm going to be planting a lot of butternut squash. I did so well with it this year. I got so many sort of like butternut squashes, it was amazing. So I'm going to plant some in here so they can sort of like keep the floor moist if you keep the water in, stop it evaporating. Trying to get hold of some more wood chip to put down. I want a nice thick deep layer of wood chip. There's a nice little robin. Oh, he's gone. I was going to zoom in on him then. But yeah, it's not too bad. Needs a lick of paint and such. There he is. You see him. The birds here are amazing. They are so friendly. They come up so close. Right. The bees are buzzing around my head now, so I think I better make a go. I'm walking towards it and it's just like, not bothered. So yeah, look at all those weeds over there. I am worried that all the seed and everything from those weeds and plants and bits and pieces over there are just going to blow over here. I am worried. And out of a whole seed packet of carrots, I ended up with 2. They're straight. I give them that. They are straight and they're clean. So, but I'm just going to leave them here. I have no use for them at home. I can't feed a family of 4 on 2 carrots. So, there we go. Right. I'm going to head off home. And I shall see you later. Have fun.